What's up? I'm Matt Russin and welcome to SilverScreenMusician.com. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I was able to get my music in hundreds of TV shows and in movies without ever paying a dime on upfront fees or hustling my music to anyone. I know, it sounds impossible, but with these techniques, I was able to get my music on VH1, MTV, NBC, CBS, the History Channel, Discovery, ESPN, and a whole bunch more networks. Recently, I had one of my songs featured on the 18th Annual Critics' Choice Awards. That was really cool. Funny story, actually, I had one of my songs on the CBS primetime show Criminal Minds. The episode starts with a girl jogging down the street, and she's listening on her earbuds. She's actually listening to my song, which was awesome. And she goes inside, and when she's inside, my music fades down and some creepy music fades in, and then she gets murdered by a guy with an ice pick. Another one of my songs was featured on about 10 different episodes of Last Call with Carson Daly. I'm telling you all this not to brag or talk about how great I am. I'm just a musician just like you. But basically, I just wanted to kind of talk about how I was able to really crack the code and figure out how I could get my music to the right people and allow them to do all the selling, negotiating, and paperwork for me so I can just do what I love, which is, creating music. The best part is they're always looking for more music, from rock, rap, country to dubstep, singer-songwriter, instrumental. They're constantly looking for music of any kind of genre you can imagine, which is great because that allows me to just do what I love, create music, and essentially just collect checks. So I'm actually going to show you in a few minutes a video that I made of me opening up a check that I got in the mail, a royalty check, just so you can see that it is real and it's so easy. The way I look at it is if you have music and you're not doing this, it's almost like you have a bunch of checks lying around that you're not cashing. Now, I say it's easy, but it wasn't easy to figure out. In fact, it took me many months, if not years, to really get it to where I knew that it was working. I spent the first few months just reading everything I could, blogs and articles, and even bought a couple ebooks and some high-end video tutorials on how to do it. Unfortunately, they all said the same thing, which was basically pay $15 to $20 in application fees to places like Taxi, or directly contact music supervisors, which are the people in charge of buying music for the TV or film productions. So after about 6 months of trying this, it quickly became apparent that this was not the right way to get it done. In fact, I don't think I got one positive response from email, and in fact, I probably just pissed off some music supervisors by sending out unsolicited emails. And with application fees, I really don't even want to think about how many hundreds and hundreds of dollars I spent without any good response. I was kind of hoping that eventually one would pay for all that, but the more I spent, the more I realized I had to just cut my losses and try something else. So I went back to the drawing board, kept reading, kept researching, and what I did was try to find some people that had been successful and just talk with them and figure out what they'd done. And eventually I came up with a strategy that worked. And the way I discovered that it was working was I was actually playing my guitar, and I got an email on my phone, and it said, "Congratulations, one of your songs is going to be on the Showtime original series Californication." So you can imagine, I was so excited. I probably just ran up and down the street screaming and telling everybody I could, And I wasn't necessarily so excited just because my song was going to be on that TV show, or that it was going to be paying close to $1,000, but it was because I figured it out. I knew the strategy that I could use, and I knew that I could replicate that. And basically that's exactly what I did. I stopped everything else that I was doing, and I started focusing 100% of my efforts on this strategy alone, and basically just replicated it and scaled it up a little bit, and then perfected it over about 3.5 years. And so I'm very happy to say that now here we are about 3-4 years later, and I've had steady placements, consistently getting my songs on TV and in film, and also getting, consistently getting royalty checks, which is great. So as I promised, I want to actually show you a quick video of me opening one of my royalty checks.
I just got my ASCAP check in the mail, so I was going to open it and see what we got. So you can see here, right there, ASCAP check. About ready to open this up. Mailman scuffed it a little bit, that's alright. Oh, somebody's here. That's cool. But yeah, let's open this up and see what we got here. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice little check. See if we can zoom in on that. What's it say? $527. Not bad for not doing anything. Might buy a guitar. Might go on tour. I don't know. But yeah, see? ASCAP check. Alright.
Okay, as you can see, that obviously wasn't the biggest royalty check I've ever gotten, but you can see that it's real. It was a real ASCAP check. If you don't know what ASCAP is, it's one of the major royalty collection organizations in the United States. The great part is actually royalties are only about half of the money that you get. And so in the next video I'm going to go a little bit deeper, and then I'm also going to be talking about the different ways that you get paid, and I'm going to show you how I'm able to track every time one of my songs is on TV in real time, which is really super cool. You're going to really like this. One of my main goals when creating these videos was to empower independent musicians like myself. I wanted to give you the opportunity to learn the techniques that I discovered. However, this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme, and so if there's anybody watching this that just wants to make a bunch of crappy music and try to make free money from it, please just close this window now. But if you are a musician and you're committed to following through and implementing these proven techniques to get your music in TV and film, just fill out the form below and I'll send you the next video. If you're not a musician but you know a musician that you think could benefit from having their music in movies and on TV, just send them this video or send them over to silverscreenmusician.com, and I'm sure they'll be very grateful. Okay. Once again, my name is Matt Russin, and this is silverscreenmusician.com. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this information. I'll see you in the next video.